Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. We're talking about Financial Plus Credit Union and their new Youth Certificate of Deposit. Joining us this morning to tell us more are Financial Wellness Specialist Derek Lewis and Senior Project Manager Jordin Haskin. Thank you both for being here.
Yes,
thank you for
thanks having us.
Of course. So, Jordin, we'll start with you. As a parent yourself, what inspired you to start thinking about ways to save for your kids' future? And how did that turn into what became the Youth Certificate of Deposit? And can you explain what that is real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. So for me, I have 2 young children, and as a parent, I really wanted to save for their future. So I started just doing some research, and I really wasn't happy with what I saw in the market for what options were out there. It looked like a lot of the products that were out there were really focused on education, which, don't get me wrong, education, absolutely needed. But I really was looking for something more flexible. My kids are both under the age of 5, and I don't know what their future looks like. So, as a parent and as a consumer, I wanted a product that was just more flexible and saving for their future as a whole, and not necessarily something specific such as education.
Right. And Derek, you have kids too. You know how important it is to start saving early, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's so much to think about when it comes to their future. And like Jordin said, whether that's education or wherever their path leads, it's hard to know what's the best thing to do right now. And so, that kind of got us going, how can we have a product that's going to that opens up the possibilities regardless of where they go. So
the NCUA actually had a competition called the CU Spark Tank, and so a few months later that got introduced, and I was like, well, that is a great opportunity for me to raise my hand and get this product out into the universe.
Tell us more about the Spark Tank, and how did that help launch this idea?
Yeah, so the CU Spark Tank was a competition really for Michigan credit unions to be innovative and create something either for your specific credit union or the credit union as a whole.
Okay.
And so I worked with the leadership at Financial Plus and really showed them that this is something that members want, consumers want, parents want. And so worked with them, and obviously, shout out to Financial Plus because they really, supported this idea, and they worked with us. There was a lot of collaboration, and they support the innovation of they listen to our members and what they want. And so work together to create this product and get it out for our members.
Yeah.
I love to hear it. Derek, for those who aren't as familiar, can you just explain what is a certificate of deposit, or CD?
Yeah, absolutely. So a certificate of deposit, or CD, it's a savings option, a secure savings option that allows you to deposit money for a set period of time, whether that's 6 months or 5 years. And depending on the time period that you're saving for, the interest rate is going to vary. Typically, the longer that you're able to save or that you're willing to have that CD for, the higher the interest rate or the rate of return that you'll get. And it's a really great option for those that are looking for a secure, predictable, and safe way to save money over time. It's not tied to the market either, so it's extremely low risk when it comes to the savings and the return that you're going to get on that. And so, we had that goal in mind to take the concept of a traditional CD, but make it even more accessible and even more exciting, right, for parents as they're trying to get their kids to start their savings journey.
Yeah. Well, for parents who are watching, we have a lot of parents watching right now. How can they get started on opening a CD for their child?
Yeah, so it's super easy. You can go online. I believe there's a QR code on the screen. You can go to the webpage to learn more about the Youth CD and to get started with opening that. You can also call or stop into any of our 12 locations and do it there. Yeah, very easy to get started.
Yeah. And what makes this new Youth CD unique compared to a traditional CD or other youth savings option?
Yeah, that's a great question. So with this Youth CD, it is a 12-month term, but we are offering it at a higher rate than your traditional 12-month term, which is exciting.
Yeah.
But my favorite feature of the Youth CD is you can add to it at any time. So with most CDs, you put that lump sum in there and then it sits and accumulates interest. Where this one, we really wanted something that it will grow. So for me as a parent, you know, when my direct deposit comes in every week, I have it automatically set up for some of those funds to transfer right to my children's youth CD. So I don't even have to think about it, but it's really, so their CDs will be growing all the time. And even with the holidays coming up, I've had, you know, aunts, uncles, grandparents reach out, you know, what can we do? You know, encourage them. Let's save for our children's future. So just being able to add to that CD at any time is huge. Another feature that's great is we allow a one-time penalty-free withdrawal. So usually with certificates, you can't do a withdrawal until the term is up. But for us, you know, we're really big on people helping people and being there for our members. So when they're ready to, you know, buy their first car, maybe get their first apartment, we're going to allow them to do that withdrawal without a penalty. So
love that.
And a reminder, viewers, one more time, you can scan that QR code on your screen right now if you want to get more information on what we're talking about. But for Derek, for parents or viewers who are watching right now and interested in all of this, how can they learn more about Financial Plus Credit Union and just the services they can open?
Yeah, absolutely. So the QR code will give more information about the youth CD itself. And we've got other great options when it comes to saving for your kids, you know, kids savings options. We have a kids club savings account. We have a new student checking account that's geared for students 10 to 24. Lets them kind of learn the ins and outs of a checking account, using a debit card, and actually get a chance to earn money while doing that during the first year. And I always like to remind viewers as well that we do have free financial coaching, and that's for all ages. So if you want to come in and sit down with a certified financial coach, they'll go over your current situation and work to find a way to get you to the goal that you want to achieve. You know, our mission at Financial Plus Credit Union really is to just bring financial education and instill financial confidence in the community that we serve. And so I'm super excited that we have products like this one that, you know, Jordin is able to be a help in to help kind of bridge that gap.
Yeah, and that financial coaching, that is such a great resource as well that so many people can take advantage of.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for being here so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much again for having us.
Of course, and you can always learn more about Financial Plus Credit Union on our website. I'll have a link in the hot link section on WNEM.com.